Bam YouTube, Paul here, Gate City Picker, back with you for a What Sold video. As you can see, I'm in a real good mood today. Don't know why, but I'm gonna go with it. Going to talk about a few solds here. I'm gonna change it up. I got a split screen here, and I look this way, and then I look back and look this way. I'm gonna try to just look at it in my phone, tell you all the information, put it up. Show you something real quick here before we get into the solds. I picked up two big bass Billies or something like that. I can't remember the exact name of it. I meant to bring it in here and show it to you while I was shooting the video, but I forgot to bring it in. But I got these over here, sorry, on this way. Got these for $6 each. All right. And what I put up here is some sold comps here. So pretty good sold comps there in the $20 to $30 to $40 price range. I've seen a lot of them they're listed for like $65 with free shipping and some for $55 plus free shipping. I'm going to put mine up for about $50 plus shipping. And then, of course, put offers on it, see if somebody will offer me something. Something else I picked up was this Babe Ruth commemorative clock. All right. It is 100 years of Babe Ruth. It's a little plastic clock, new in the box, paid a whole $1 for it. So that was really cool. So those are my two pickups from this week. The solds for this week are, let's see here if I can tell you the dates. No, I didn't capture a date. For about the third week of October is when these solds are coming in. Yeah, I'm running a little behind, trying to catch up into November. I want to get into catch up. I'm actually going to go to more of a 3-day video. I'm doing, meaning that I'll put out a video every 3 days with all kinds of different content in it rather than just solds. I'm just trying to catch up in the solds. I don't want to skip any over any of these great solds that I have, give you some information about the solds I have. That's why, I'm about 2 or 3, probably a month behind on putting out sold. So once we catch up, look for a video from me every 3 days. The first one we're going to talk about is this, put it up over here still too, is this Play School My Buddy doll. This is kind of the same one as like the Chucky doll, but I think it looks a little bit more different than that. But I sold this one $39.99 plus the shipping. This thing actually sat around my house for a long time. It was not, it was in good condition, but the clothing was dirty. So, I took it off, put it in the washing machine. His face had a lot of scuffs on it, things like that. And then once the clothes got washed and I tried to clean off the scuffs off his face and things like that, it kind of just sat for a while, and it just sat and it stared at me. My wonderful wife kept bugging me about it. You gonna list that doll? You gonna list that doll? I think she was scared of it because it was kind of sitting on the mantle, like staring at her. So I think she was more scared of it. Maybe not. I don't know. But she said, "Are you gonna list it? Are you gonna list it?" I'll list it. And I'm like, "No, honey, I'll list it. I'll get to it." And I finally did, and it sold within like 2 days. So let inventory sit around, gather dust, something like that. So again, paid, this has got picked up from a Goodwill, paid $1.99 for it. So $1.99 into almost $40. A number of videos back, I talked about a big lot of Christmas ornaments new in the box. Well, I don't know if they're new in the box, but they were still in the box. So it's probably maybe a collector who put them out and then, put them back in the box when they were done with them. Again, this is another one from that lot, paid like $20, $30 for the entire lot. This is a Sound of Music. It's from 2002. It's kind of a big one. And I don't remember. Let me look in here. If it was actually an ornament or if it actually kind of, I think it's not an ornament. I think it's like it sets on a shelf or something like that. But it is wind up, and the woman kind of twirls around and spins right there. So pretty good. Like I said, it paid like $30 for the entire lot of these. Sold this one for $21.99 plus the shipping. Another item from the bulk box that we get sometimes. This was from a tool lot. Had all kinds of doorknobs, tool accessories, saw blades. What else was in that? Razor blades, like utility knife razor blades, things like that. So this is one from it. This is a multiple listing. I still have like 3 or 4 of these left. This is just, a keyless doorknob. It's more kind of like a for decorative or show or anything like that. The handle actually doesn't move at all. Nope, this is the keyed one. I'm sorry. There's another one. This one is the keyed one. I have another one that is just decorative. It doesn't move. You just pull the door. It's just for a pull handle type thing. This is the keyed one. So this one I took a best offer on for $15. Again, in these bulk boxes, I try to get about $3 per item. And that way, when I sell like the first few of them, or get through a number of them, I can make a profit on a big bulk like that. I think that's why they call it bulk boxes. Another ornament sold here. This is just kind of like an ugly Christmas sweater ornament that says "Mom" on it. Really cool. Just it really really was just a tiny sweater. You probably could have put it on a doll or something like that. But again, paid. Next to this is probably less than $1 purchase if you break down the per item cost when I bought all of those ornaments. $6.99 plus the shipping. I don't quite remember where I got this audio book from, but I do remember watching Garage Flips, and he had bought just a ton of audio books, and I decided, well, if I find them, I'm going to try to buy into them. And I got lucky on this one. This was a new in the package one. I'm pretty sure I got this at a yard sale with some other ones that were not new. They were in used condition. But this is a new in the box. The wrapper, the cellophane wrapper was still on it, all that. Again, since I don't remember where I got it, I don't remember what I paid for it, but I'm sure that it's probably $1 or less, somewhere in that price range. This one went $14.99 plus the shipping. This is a really cool sale. Everybody has heard of like Harley Davidson motorcycles, Honda, Suzuki. Ducati is a very well-known, not very well-known motorcycle brand. Yeah, you've heard of it, but do you really know what a Ducati motorcycle goes for? They're not cheap, right? So because of that, just like Harley Davidson collectors and people who buy Harley Davidson motorcycles, when they put parts, accessories, and things like that on their Harley Davidson motorcycles, Ducati owners are just like that, maybe even worse. So this is just a motorcycle cover. That way, the guy parks his motorcycle, or gal, and they put the cover on it. It's got a big Ducati symbol on the side of it. I got this at a local auction, paid $12 for it. Sold this one for $69.99. It was only up for about a week or so. Had 17 watchers on it. So if that tells you anything, if you find something Ducati, anything with the name Ducati on it, pick it up. Ducati bike owners, motorcycle owners, they pay good money for stuff that says Ducati for their motorcycle. So that's another brand to put in your memory for when you're out looking. Find something Ducati. More than likely, it's going to be worth some money. We have a local salvage auction, which is like when a truck gets in a wreck or something like that. Usually what happens is the insurance company, when they pay out for everything on the truck. And then, of course, the insurance company owns all the items in the truck. Well, not too far from here is like a big salvage company that, buys those loads from the insurance companies and they auction them off. I bought into a huge lot of these. I paid I think it was, if I remember correctly, for every little small, I think it's a 10-pack of these that I paid for. I think I paid $1.67 per box of these. So I'm into this for about $1.50, $1.70, somewhere in that price range. So this one, $12.34. Again, it's a multiple listing. So one listing, I think I have about 15 of these up. So again, find stuff like this. Yeah, $12 ain't that much, but 12 times 15 listings, pretty good profit right there. Talked about Harley owners before. Here's just another example. I'll get this right one of these days. This is a tire gauge. This is for you stick this into the grooves of the tire to find out how much tire tread you have left. Again, Harley collectors, just like we talked about the Ducati collectors, things they want Harley branded items for their motorcycles, and this is just another example. I think in some other what solds, I've talked about a huge Harley lot that I bought into with collectibles, some parts, some hats, some gloves, glasses, and things like that. This is just another one of those items. So tire depth gauge in that lot, I know anywhere from $20 to $40, somewhere in there. I can't remember exactly what I paid for it. This item went $23.74 plus the shipping. Talked about these patches last time. These again, bought into just a ton of these little patches here. This is one from Charlotte Motor Speedway. I should be able to say that one because it's right down the road from me. But again, just a small patch. I have multiple listings of this. As you can see in the picture I'm putting up here, it says limited quantity. It's because I believe I had 4 of these, and this is like the second one that sold. I have 2 of these left. I was going to say 1, but if I had 4, sold 2, that means 2, right? Simple math. All right, again, pennies for these things, $11.39. Last one is kind of a down brand. It used to be a good brand, or in this brand in Orvis, it's more kind of a particular line that people like. Orvis makes kind of outdoors clothes and things like that. The things that Orvis are good for are the sweaters with the leather patches on the elbows, kind of the more warm weather stuff. This is kind of a Hawaiian shirt. Wasn't not all that desirable. I don't want to say all. I mean, they still sell. They still sell for as much as the sweaters. The sweaters fetch between $30 and $40 on the used market. Hawaiian shirts, $10 to $20 somewhere in that price range. This is one I had for a good amount of time. Let's see if I have it the custom SKU. Nope, I didn't. Tell me that I'm pretty sure I've had this for about a year or so. Somebody sent an offer for $15, and I took it right away because, again, not Orvis is a good brand. Just this line of Orvis is not all that desirable. So, again, bought it at a thrift store, $2-3 somewhere in that range. Now, still $15 is still a pretty good profit, but I'm more getting out of the clothing. And when I say that, I mean these types of clothing, the stuff that sells for less than $20. I'm trying to stay focused more on the higher end of the 20s and up, 25 and above is where I'm trying to get to on the clothing that I buy and things like that. So, just now this is just kind of, I don't want to say dead inventory, just inventory that's moving. So if I get offers on this stuff, more than likely I'm just going to take it just to get it out of my warehouse and make more room for some of the other clothing that I want to get into that is kind of more high value, more high profit. So those are the solds for like the second, third week of August, somewhere in that range. Again, if you want to see all the solds, go down there in the link tree. There is a link to my eBay store. You can get ahead of me, see the stuff that I've already sold. I'm going to talk about here, in the coming weeks. So if you like this video, of course, hit that thumbs up for me. It really helps my channel grow. And also, too, if you could share this out to other people in your community that that might enjoy videos like this, I'd appreciate that, too. And with that, be safe and always have a good day.